We're looking at an architectural scale, and we're looking at specifically the 1/8 of an inch equals a foot and 1/4 of an inch equals a foot scale. So we have 1/8 of an inch equals a foot scale on this side. On the opposite side of the same scale, same edge, is the 1/4 inch equals a foot scale. Let's zoom in on the 1/4 inch and see what is our precision that we can measure in inches. Remember that the 1/4 inch equals a foot scale, like all architectural scales, has a section where we measure inches and then has a section where we measure whole feet. So this is representing a whole foot. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 inches. And our precision for a 1/4 of an inch equals a foot scale is 1 inch. Let's take a look at the first dimension. Remember to line up whatever it is you're measuring with the 0 mark first. Look to see if it hits a whole foot on this end. It doesn't. So here we have 0 feet, 1, 2 feet, 3, 4 feet, 5, 6 feet, and I know that's 7 feet. And I don't have the second extension line hitting that mark. I can't move it forward, otherwise I won't be able to measure how many inches are left over, so I have to move that dimension back so it hits that whole 7-foot mark. And then we can see how many inches are left over. Remember that the numbers that we see above, the 80, 84, 88, and 92, will have to do with the opposite side scale, the 1/8 of an inch equals a foot scale. So we're going to ignore those numbers. So what we have here is 7 whole feet, and we have 1, 2 inches left over. 7 feet dash 2 inches. If we look at the next dimension here, again we're going to count up how many whole feet we have here on this side and then how many inches are left over. With this one, you should have gotten 13 feet. So we're at 12 feet here, so that must be 13. And we are 1 tick mark shy of that 6-inch mark, so that's got to be 5 inches. 13 feet, 5 inches. And the next one, "18 whole feet," and we have 3, 6, 9 inches. 18 feet, 9 inches. Now let's look at the 1/8 of an inch equals a foot scale. This is representing a foot, but we don't have 12 tick marks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tick marks. So if this is supposed to be a foot, then we know that this has to be 6 inches. That has to be 6 inches. Then the only way that we can give value to these is to call this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 inches. So the 1/8 of an inch equals a foot scale. We have the ability to measure within 2 inches precision. So remember that when you're reading that scale. Let's take a look at this first one here. Make sure you're reading the correct number for the number of whole feet. And then how many inches. So this first dimension would be 17 feet. This isn't 38 feet. We've got 16 feet here, so that has to be 17. And we have 2, 4 inches. So 17 feet, 4 inches. The next one would be 23 feet, and we've got 6 plus another 2, 8 inches. 23 feet 8 inches.